Hello students and welcome to BAD 1113, which is Introduction to Business. My name is Matt Searle and I will be your instructor for this session. I've developed this video to kind of get you acclimated to the course, to introduce you to Introduction to Business, give you some class announcements, and just get you ready for the class overall. First, I want to talk about our class week. Each week, class will begin on Monday, and it will continue throughout the week until Sunday. All of your assignments will be due on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. If there's any changes to that, I will be sure to let you know. There are a few instances within the class where something may be due in the middle of the week, but for the most part, everything will be due on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Be aware of the discussions. Those are the only things that are a little bit different. I ask you to at least post your discussion by Wednesday of each week so that people have the opportunity to read those discussions and also comment on those, because most of the assignments require you to comment on your classmates' work. And so I ask you to go ahead and have those posts ready by Wednesday of each week, and then have your comments to your classmates no later than Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So that is one of the differences. There's not too many of those differences. Just some important modules for you to know. One thing, obviously, is the course information module. This module is important because it gives you all of the information that you need to complete this course. Number one is your syllabus. Obviously, everybody wants to see the syllabus and how you're going to be graded and what you're going to be graded on and the assignments, so on and so forth. But the other document that's in there that's really important is the assignment schedule. You'll want to print this out. You'll want to carry this with you everywhere you go. This is a very detailed schedule that tells you what's due and when it's due. And even about it'll talk about your tests and give you specific dates on when you need to take those tests and so on and so forth. So be sure to print that out and have that wherever you go. So again, the course information module. Another important module is the study guide module. Now, I'll point this one out because you're going to need this one for the test. Now, my study guides are not just study guides that just give you answers. You're going to want to look at these in advance because they're questions. They're things that will give you an idea of what you need to study. But there may be some things that you need to do on your own to complete these study guides. So don't expect to be able to print those out on the night before the test and run through them and let those be helpful to you, because they won't. But there is a module set aside specifically for these study guides. And I encourage you to immediately begin working on these study guides for your exams. Also, there's an open discussion board module. There's a module set aside for you as students to interact with one another, with your classmates. You can ask questions on there, anything that you may be confused about. I would encourage you to check those, or check that module quite frequently. And go about trying to answer your classmates' questions or post questions or whatever the case may be. The only thing that I ask is that you don't post any test questions, obviously. And if I see that you do, then you will receive a 0 for that exam. And that's the only thing I ask. You can ask questions on there. Be interactive with your classmates on that discussion board. You know, you may have never taken an e-learning class before, you know, and maybe you have. But if you haven't, then you may be saying, I have no idea where to begin. Well, first of all, you have to complete the online orientation module. This year is a little different in that you can now take, if you've already taken the online orientation module from another class, then you can answer a quiz that says that. And we can confirm that through this quiz. So I certainly encourage you. You are required to go and complete this module. It's got to be done within the first 2 weeks of class. So whenever you're done watching this video, I encourage you to immediately go out and complete the online orientation module and get that out of the way immediately. Because if you don't, then you will be administratively withdrawn from this class within the next 2 weeks. The next thing you should do is go review, again, the course information module. There's lots of stuff in that module that's very helpful to you and your success in this class. So again, Finish online orientation module, then go straight to the course information module, and then you'll be able to begin Module 1. It's very important that you do that. You won't be able to begin this class until you see and you view and you go through those first 2 modules, and then you can move into Module 1. One thing that I've done is each week I will open up the next week's module on the Friday before. Lots of students have asked that I do this because they like to work ahead, and I'm fine with that. All I ask is that you finish the previous module before you move into the next week's module, and I certainly hope that that will help you guys who like to work ahead. So just be mindful of that, that this module, the next week's module will be open on the Friday before. And if you have any questions about that, be sure to let me know. Email me, and we'll talk about it. Now, how to succeed. How to succeed in my class. First of all, you've got to read the book. And I know that's not a popular thing, and I know all the teachers tell you that, but for this class, it's imperative that you read the textbook. My quizzes are all related to the notes, the study guides, the lecture videos, but there will be questions that I may not cover in the lectures and otherwise that will be in your book. And I do that on purpose because I want you to read the book. There's content in there that will really help you learn this, so you've got to read the material. So be sure to read your chapters. Study the notes. I've got notes in each module that I've provided for you. Study those notes. They will help you to be successful on the exams. Complete the study guides. We've already talked about that. It's very important that you complete the study guides. Don't just print them out thinking that there's going to be answers for you, because there are no answers on the study guides. It is a guide to help you study, and you're going to have to do some work to complete those. So go ahead and begin those quickly. There's lecture videos that I've done they're YouTube videos, but they're done by PowerPoint. I think those will be helpful to you. You might want to view those. Do not miss an assignment. There are assignments for each week. Do not miss an assignment. These are critical to your final grade. Do not miss an assignment. Also, I have practice videos. You will have a business project at the end of the semester that is video related. You'll have to video yourself. Don't freak out about that. I do believe that you'll enjoy this assignment. Most students say they hate videoing themselves. By the end of my class, usually the most favorite thing for all students is the business assignment, the final project assignment. And you can go ahead and view that module. I've left it open for you, and I think you'll see it's very engaging. It will be fun for you to do. So again, complete the practice videos. These will help you be better prepared for that final project. Finally, be on the lookout for extra credit. There will be extra credit, some throughout the semester. I do believe in extra credit, and so be on the lookout for that. When that's available to you, then certainly complete the extra credit, and it will help your grade. Now, to be able to get the extra credit, you've got to follow the instructions on those extra credits. If I say 200 words, then that means type 200 words. That does not mean type 195, or you won't get full credit for that. That goes for the assignments as well. It brings up a good point. Read the assignments. Read the instructions. That is a very important part of business, is being able to follow instructions. Read the assignment details. Pay attention to them and follow them exactly as they are stated. If not, you will likely not receive full credit on your assignments. That's just a warning to you. I'm not trying to scare you, but I would like for you to certainly pay attention to those details. Finally, contact information. I am very accessible via email. My email is up on my computer each day while I work. You will likely get a response from me immediately, because I typically get them by email and I answer them. But if I'm not around the email, or I don't have time to answer you during the day, you will at least get an answer almost every night by the end of the night, but certainly within a 48-hour period. But almost every time you will get a response by the end of the night. Very rarely do I not answer my emails by the end of the night. So again, email is the most preferred method. I'm very accessible via email. I do have a phone number you can call. I don't always or have the ability to answer my phone. This is not the only job that I have. The number is 662-508-0080. It's also posted on my homepage, so you can get it there. But again, I may not be able to answer during the day. So you may try that method, but I would certainly try email first. I also have office hours by appointment. We typically don't have to meet with students very often, just because almost always we're able to resolve all of our issues via email. That's all I have for you. I'm excited about this class. I really do think you're going to enjoy this. This class is a great introduction into the business world. It will, if you take it seriously and you engage in the content, it will help you in your future business endeavors, whether you start a business or maybe as you continue on in your business classes. Again, I thank you for taking this class. I look forward to teaching you. I think this is going to be a great semester. Good luck, and let me know if you need anything. I am here to help.